Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Supremely Enlightened One. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, Supreme Buddha possesses the one of the best quality. In a Dasa Balajnana Sutta, Buddha mentioned about Sabbatha Gamini Patipada Jnanam. Supreme Buddha possesses the knowledge of all the path which leads or where they leads. Or wherever you want to go, the Buddha knows that path. If someone in the human world, if they wish to go to the heavenly world, so Buddha knows that path also. Or simply, if someone is walking towards some direction, Buddha knows that his journey will end up in this state. So that called Sabbatha Gamini. And every road which leads to where Buddha knows about. So today we're also going to look of two paths, but one to lead toward the heavenly world, or another one leads toward the hell. So in numerical discourses, book of 3, the Buddha mentioned in a Kammapathapeyyāla, the last second sutta. It's a completely joint sutta, Ragapeyyāla, last one. Before is a Kammapathapeyyāla. Kamma, it means the karma or the action. Patha, it means the path. Peyyāla, it means the connected suttas. So small, several suttas are there. We're going to look at it. It's very simple. It's only and only about the karma and the path, what is leading toward direction. Supreme Buddha says, Tihi bhikkhave dhammehi samannagato yathabhatang nikhito evam niraye. Supreme Buddha says that the person with these three qualities, with these three things, if these three things possesses by him, then automatically he will go to hell. Leads these three qualities leads toward hell world. What three? Buddha says, Attanacha panati pati hoti. First, he becomes the person who themselves kill the living creatures, kill the living beings. So he is killing himself. Parancha panati pati samadapeti. And he established others, encourage others to do the same thing. Panati pate samanunyo hoti. And he approves that the killing is okay, or anything, something is okay. The killing, it's not a wrong thing. Killing is not a bad thing. So in these three ways, what he do? He can kill himself, kill living creatures, and then he encourage others to do the same thing. And he sees, okay, there is okay to kill another being. So having these three things, having these three dhamma, Buddha says that this person, imehiko bhikkave tihi dhamme samannagato yathabhatang nikhito evam niraye. With these three qualities, this person is cast down, or this person fall into the hell world. So Panatipata. What we have learned, what is the Panatipata? It means that with the 5 things this person can kill another being. So we learned that last week. So Panatipata. Parancha Panatipate Samadhapiti. He encouraged others to do same way. How he asks others? Oh, it's okay to kill. It's okay to, you can do those things. You know? Encourage others. See, I am doing the same thing and others also doing the, so they are not having any result of it. They are not suffering anymore. Even they are killing others, but they are not suffering. It means, so people say, okay, you can say, you can do the killing also. So that is called others to establish, or them, or encourage others to do the killing. And Panatipate Samanunyo, it means that if someone is engaged in killing, so this person becomes someone to tell it is okay if you can, if you killed, it's okay to do that. Okay, it doesn't see any fault in that. It doesn't see this fault. So because of these 3 actions, because of these 3 kind of karma, Supreme Buddha says this person goes to, or he fall down into the hell. Then Buddha says, Tihi bhikkhave dhammehi samannagato yathabhatam nikhito evam sagge. So with these 3 dhamma, with these 3 qualities, this person goes to the heavenly world. And what 3 is? Attanacha panati pata pativirita hoti. So he himself does not engage in killing beings. He abstains from killing beings. Parancha panatipata veramaniya samadhapeti. He encouraged others to not to kill living creature, not to kill living beings. Panatipata veramaniya cha samanunyo hoti. What he do? He does not approve. He does not praise by others who has killed someone. So by these 3 actions, this person goes to heavenly world. So by himself, the Buddha says that this is the path which leads to heavenly world and leads to hell. So in the heavenly world, our own action, our own karma is the thing that leads toward that direction. It's not by someone else. No one can strongly, or no one can make you kill someone until self protection, that is the instinct of human being. But willingly killing, intentionally killing, asking others to do the same thing, like simply time to time in India, there is, or India or Nepal, there is one called the Bali Pratha. So the Bali, it means you could give the sacrifice in name of God. Even in the other religions also is that there. So in Hinduism it is the sacrifice. So what happened when someone sacrificed others? So this person says, oh, for the name of the God that you have these things, it is really good. You have accumulated a lot of good karma. People praise that thing where it leads. You're not doing these things. You're not doing anything. You're not engaging to engage killing. You're not encouraging. But what you do, you approve others killing. Then that person also following the path which leads to the bad world. But if someone is not killing, not engaging in this, not encouraging others, and even it is not saying, is not approving others killing, then that person is following the heavenly world's path. It goes in same way. Supreme Buddha says then, Attanacha adinadai hoti, parancha adinadane samadhapeti. Adinna dane cha samanunyo hoti. He steal himself. No, he steal. He encourage others to steal, and he approves stealing also. We see in this world there are a lot of people. They say, "Oh, nothing happens. It's okay to take it what is yours, or it is okay to take it from someone else. They have a lot, you know." So stealing, they do themselves, and they are approved also, and they encourage others to do that. So simply that leads toward bad destination. Then Attanaja Adina Dana Pativirata Hoti. He himself abstain from killing beings. Parancha Adina Dana Veramanya Samadapiti. He encouraged others not to steal. Adina Dana Veramanya Samanunyo Hoti. He approves of not stealing. Uh, so this karma leads to heavenly birth. Why the Buddha is mentioning this Kammapatha? Why the one by one Buddha is explaining that, okay, this leads to heavenly world, this leads to hell, this leads to heavenly world, this leads to hell. Why is the reason? Because in our common world, we find these people, and even in us also has a couple of things like this. We as a Buddhist, we say we are not stealing anything, we are not killing anyone, but if we approve others, if we say just, okay, yeah, it's okay, someone has did something, it's okay, even we do that thing, so we are also creating the karma which leads toward that. So karma patha, the karma, the actions path, this path will decide where to lead our life. In simple, it's one by one, Supreme Buddha says, kame sumichachara, sexual misconduct. He engaged himself in sexual misconduct. He encouraged others to engage in sexual misconduct, and he approves others what they are doing. We find simply in the world, the people, what they do, if they are unable to engage, they do jealousy on others. Oh, that this person has a 2 or 3, or they approve of that. See, I am unable to engage. I'm unable to keep a one wife. This person is having multiple partners. What a skill he has. What we do in that time, we approve these persons. We approve. And in this world now, whatever, continuously, everywhere, this thing we can find her. This thing we can see, that people are approving others' wrongdoing. They are approving. They are approving. Even some of the time, the person is not doing these things. But we don't see something good in that. Usually, whenever you come to this side world, for the Western world, that we have this concept, whatever, we hear something, usually people say, in Western world, there is a marriage is only for 10 years max. It doesn't go beyond that. So very rarely you will find people that they have this continuous marriage for a long time. Very few. And you will find very few people who will praise that. Who will say, okay, you lived with the whole life. Oh, that's beautiful. You will see very few people around. So approving also about these things, that is also the good karma. Disapproving about sexual misconduct, that is also good. You don't have to approve someone's wrongdoing. Abstain from that. Attanacha musavadi hoti, parancha musavade samadapeti, musavade cha samati. They lie themselves, or this person lies, encourage others to tell lies, and he approves of lying. So, as we learn in the Dhamma, lying is a wrong thing. Encouraging others to lie, it means you are also becoming part for that. And what happened? Once you approve, like from the young age, people, if our kid try to tell lies, how we behave? Some of the time we say, okay, this time is okay. Or we encourage our kids also. Okay, tell someone is calling, and tell, oh, mom is not here, dad is not here, you know. Or from those small lies that we encourage our kids to do that thing. If our kid has done something wrong, to hide his bad thing, what we do? We approve his telling lie also. So in that way, what is happening? We are creating the path which leads toward hell world. Or once we stop doing that, Attanacha Musavada Pativirata Hoti. He himself does not tell lies. Parancha Musavada Veramanya Samadapiti. Does not encourage others to tell lies. Or Musavada Veramanya Samananyoti. Does not approve of lying. They do not approve of lying. So, in that way that he is doing, he is walking on the path which leads toward heavenly world. So, these 5 precepts are very beautiful. Supreme Buddha says, Attanacha Pisuna Vacho Hoti, Parancha Pisunaya Vachaya Samadapiti, Pisunaya Vachaya cha Samanunyo Hoti. He or themselves, they speak divisive speech, which make a separation, which parts in the people, which creates a dispute in the community. Such a word they use, or they encourage others to do the same thing, and they approve of doing. They does not approve of harmony. What they do, they approve of, okay, the people may get separated. So this is the path which leads to hell world. Then Attanacha Pisunaya Vachaya Pativirata does not, or they don't use divisive speak, divisive word that the part make the dispute in people. Parancha Pisunaya Vachaya Veramanya Samadhaveti. In the Buddhism, for the monks, there is a beautiful Dhamma. For the precepts, there is in the 13th Samadhi says, so there is that any monk who use such a words which encourage that the Buddha has tell what is the path toward leads toward wrong, or this is the words which tells will not give you good result, but if you follow, it doesn't have that. So me ask or telling the Buddha is something. Buddha says this is the Antarayika Dhamma, which stops your path of enlightenment. And this monk is saying it's okay to do that. You will not find anything wrong with this. Immediately, the Buddha says to the monks, you should ask that monk not to say such a word, because of automatically the others may think, oh, this is the monk and he is saying. So others can get encouraged by such a thing. That also the one thing the Buddha asks monks to not to tell, not to do, stop them from engaging in these things. There are a couple of precepts which is encourage monks to keep in the harmony. Even for the rainy retreat, if the monk is participating in the rainy retreat, and he finds out in the nearby village or nearby the vihara or in the same vihara, there is going to happen a dispute. So the monks are getting separated. He cannot stay quiet. He cannot stay calm. He has to intervene in that. He has to talk in there. That monks, that Buddha has encouraged for the harmony, not to dispute. So learn the Dhamma. He has to mention. If something is wrong there, then Buddha says, even the monk can leave the rainy retreat. He can break that precept and he can go to the monks and he can do the same thing. So Buddha has always encouraged toward harmony. always. So once we engage in this, that we are walking on the path of toward heavenly world. Attanacha parusa vacho hoti. He used harsh words to others, very harshly, scolding others, saying bad words. They do themselves. And parancha parusaya vachaya samadapiti. Encourage this person encourage others to use the harsh words, speaks. So you should scold that person. You should say these things. You can use some bad words. Such a things when we ask to do, such a thing when we ask someone to do, what happens? Automatically we are encouraging them to use such a thing. And we approve someone else. Oh, that's good. You shouted on that person. You did a good thing. Once we approve that, what happened? Same thing. Then the Supreme Buddha says, such a person goes to the bad world. Attanacha parusaya vachaya pativirato hoti. Themselves does not use harsh words. Parancha parusaya vachaya sama veramaniya samadapeti. He encourage others not to speak harshly. Parusaya vachaya veramaniya cha samanunyo hoti. Does not approve others of using the harsh words. Such a thing leads toward heavenly world. Attanaja sampapalapi hoti. What he do? Talks nonsense or continuously talked about worldly things. There is no meaning in those words. Parancha sampapalape samadapeti. He encouraged others to use useless things, useless words, and he approves of others nonsense talk, or does not make any meaning in that. Such a words he approves. This is also lead toward bad destination, toward hell. Why is the Supreme Buddha says only words? Because the communication, what we are talking, we don't know. When we do the useless talk, when we engage in that, what we are telling is lie or truth. A lot of time we don't understand. So automatically this happens. To get praised by others, we make up stories, we tell the stories, and continues on and on and on, that we break all the precepts for that. If we engage, we try to praise ourselves, we try to make look good by ourselves, Sampapalapa when it happens. If you engage in that, slowly we separated ourselves from Dhamma path. It automatically happens. You don't have to take any initiative. You just have to talk nonsense things, meaningless things. Automatically this will happen. So Supreme Buddha says that is the path leads toward bad destination. Attanacha sampapalapa pativirata hoti. Himself, what he do? He does not engage in nonsense talk or useless talk. He don't do himself. Parancha sampapalapa veramaniya samadapiti. Others also, he does not encourage that to talk useless things. Sampapalapa veramaniya samanunyo hoti. He does not approve of others nonsense speaking. That automatically leads toward Dhamma. That automatically leads toward heavenly world. Simple thing. This sutta is very simple. This is the actions that we are taking, not someone else. So that's why Buddha explained that for our well-being, we are the responsible. For our falling into the bad path, it is also done by ourselves. There is no one else that can take responsibility. We are the one that we have to take responsibility of our own good and bad actions. Then, attanacha abhijalu hoti, parancha abhijaya samadapeti, abhijaya cha samanunyo hoti. What happened? This person develops abhija. It means covetousness, or simply you can say this person developed the thoughts that the wealth I should acquire. The cunningness is there. Trick others to make them do something wrong. So he do by himself, and he encourage others to do. Okay, you can do harm to others, and he approves of others also for this. So Supreme Buddha says, because of such a thing, this person goes to bad destination. Whatever this person look at outside, he thinks or say, oh, I should acquire this. So greed also, yes. Avijja is, you say lobha. Lobha also is, you can explain is that. So he becomes lobha. Because of simple one thing, because of this covetousness or lobha or greed, this person can break all the precepts. Automatically, one wrong foot takes us toward all the wrongdoings. So that's why Buddha says, once someone abstain from doing that, Vedamani, Attanacha, Anabhijalu hoti. So he abstained. He does not develop greed. He abstained from the covetousness, And Parancha Anabhijaya Samadapiti. He does not encourage others to be greedy. Anabhijaya Samanunyo hoti. He approve if he approves of that not being a greedy. So he becomes open-hearted person, practice generosity. The greedy other things is generosity. So he does not have this covetousness in his mind, but develops generosity. So that is the path which leads to heavenly world. Attanacha vyapana chitto hoti. Vyapana, it means develop dvesha, develop hatred toward others. Parancha vyapade samadapeti. Others also encourage to develop hate. Vyapade cha samanunyo hoti. He approves of hatred in others or ill will toward others. So once someone do that, what we see in the world today, slowly that we are encouraging others, or everyone is wrong, or automatically ill will is developing in today's world. You will find the neighbors are not that much good like an earlier time. We cannot trust on our neighbors also. What is it happening? Worldly, this vyapana chitta, the dvesha or ill will has started to grow. Earlier time, in the Buddha's time, or even in the 50 years back, if you see, people were there is a lot of trust was for the people. If you ask your neighbors to do something for you, and they were wholehearted, they did that thing. If you ask to protect your home, and they did that thing. But because of this, ill will has started to grow in a major way. Slowly, we lose that belief or lose that confidence in others. That is happening in our life, and same thing happens. We are encouraging in the world also. So once someone, attanacha abhyapana chitto, someone themselves becomes kind-hearted and encourage others to be kind-hearted, that thing leads toward heavenly world. Abhyapatecha samanyo muti. Then they approve of kind heart. They are approving that. Last one is Buddha says, Attanacha mitha dittiko hoti. Michha dittiko hoti. This person himself is with the wrong view. Parancha michha dittya samadapiti. He encourages others to establish on the wrong view. It leads toward others to wrong view. And michha dittya samananyoti. He approves of others' wrong view. Majority of problem in this world is the michha dittya. Majority of people following the wrong path is the michha dittya. So, leaving the righteous path, leaving the right view, what the person does, he engage in wrong view. What are the wrong views? So all the 10 bad karmas, we fall into the wrong view. Or opposite of the eightfold path is the wrong view. It's okay to do all the things, nothing will happen. There is no liberation. People, when someone say there is no liberation on anywhere, then that is a wrong view. Michha ditti, wrong view is the harmful one. You may get you can, means if you possess a wrong view, there is no regret and remorse in wrong bad actions. If the wrong view person says killing others is okay, so this person, when he kills someone, he enjoys in that. Why? Because the wrong view. So the most harmful thing, if you will find, that is called michha ditti. So immediately we should get rid of that. We should get rid of that, because michha ditti is something which will keep you apart from seeing your wrongdoings as wrongdoings. Michha ditti will keep us from the heavenly path. Michha ditti will keep us from walking toward enlightenment. So this is the most harmful thing. And parancha michha dittya samadapeti. We are the person who is with the wrong view. What it thinks? My view is right. Others may follow this path. And this person approaches others, asks them, okay, do the thing. Engage in these wrong things. It will be okay. It will be fine. There won't be any difficulty. Oh, do it. You will find in this world a lot of people, they are following the wrong path and they're encouraging others to follow the wrong path. Michha dittya samananyoti. Approves others' wrong view. Others' wrong view. Oh, it is in their religion. It's okay if they are doing. What is wrong is wrong. What is right is right. Does not have the boundaries of religion. So, this is the most dangerous things you will find in this entire sutta. Michha ditti. Because michha ditti person can do all the wrong things which is explained above. When someone encourage others to follow the michha ditti, that is also creating the path which leads him again and again toward michha ditti. Once someone approves others' wrong view, then this person is also following on that path. So this is directly leads to our hell world. Attanaja sammaditthiko hoti. Then another one, which path leads to a heavenly world, that themselves, they have the right view. This is wrong, this is right. This is wholesome, this is unwholesome. They distinguish properly. That is right view. This is the path leads to enlightenment. That is a right view. So, parancha sammaditya samadhaviti. Encourage others to follow right view. Encourage others or establish others So this is the right view you should follow. Samma ditthiyaja samanunyo bhuti. Samma ditti. Oh, this is the right view. He encourages others and approves others' right view. Or what you are doing, that is true. It is good thing to you do. If it is with the right view. Imeiko tihi. Imeiko bhikkave. Tihi dhamme samannagato. Yatha bhatang nikhito evang sakhe. With these three qualities, which one? Approving the right view of others, establishing the right view in others, and himself following the right view. Samannagato bhikkave yatha bhattang nikhitang evang sakhe. As he departs from here, he goes to the heavenly world. These three qualities leads toward heavenly world. So remember these things. It is not by someone else's. We can encourage others. We cannot make them to do those things. We can engage ourselves. We can do by ourselves, but not to forcefully ask someone to do. So remember the one thing, the wrong and right view, we should be understanding. What is the wrong view? Investigating ourselves. Is this thing in my life or not? If you see there is a slightest wrong view, then try to get rid of it. That is the most important thing you will find in this path. So in this here, in the Kammapathapeyyāla, the path which leads toward hell and heaven, it's beautifully mentioned in this sutta. So remember every part, that killings, stealing, sexual misconduct, telling lies, divisive speech, harsh word, idle chatter, then greed, then ill will, and the wrong view. These are all leads toward bad destination, leads toward hell. But opposite of this, abstaining from killing beings, abstaining from stealing, abstaining from sexual misconduct, abstaining from telling lies, abstaining from divisive speech, abstaining from using harsh words, abstaining from idle chatter, abstaining from greed or practicing generosity, non-ill will, being kind-hearted, and with the right view, this person goes to heavenly world himself. And when someone encourage others to do the right thing, that is also leads toward heavenly world. So this is the path Buddha explained in this sutta. Remember, investigate in your own life, because Buddha is only the one which shows the path. We, for ourselves, has to walk on this path. So one of these wrong things, if we find inside us, what we should do? We should try to correct ourselves. We should try to correct. It is easy for us to correct others, but not for ourselves. But in the path, if you are following the wrong path, you cannot ask someone else to do right. It won't be completed. So investigate it now ourselves. Investigate that what thing you possess. And it's not easy to do. Slowly, one by one, you have much life left. That is the entire life you should utilize to correcting yourself. This karma and path of the path which will lead toward hell or heaven. It is up to us. So I hope this sutta is important. This sutta you understand, and may this sutta be helpful for all of you to use the right path, develop the right view, and you may realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautam Buddha dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu. Try to investigate, for the monks, there is a Dasa Dhamma Sutta. For the monk to live lead toward the good monkhood life, to have the complete life, the monk should think of 10 things continuously, you know. So that is in kind of the pratyaveksha. If the monk has those 10 things, he's continuously thinking, automatically he's leaning toward, or he's following Dhamma path. This constant proper thought or thinking leads to the monks to do that. Dasadhamma Sutta is beautiful. We will discuss on that maybe next time, or maybe after that. So as the Buddha asked monks to investigate or think of these things which will lead toward help, so investigate in ourselves as a householder person. You should find out that how much right things you possess, how much wrong things you possess, and one by one try to eradicate them from your life. I hope that you understand this. It's very simple sutta. Listening this sutta again and again, same things we listen, which help us to follow the good path.